lost a little weight.
I'm gonna share my playlist and then I'm springing up.
Abs is made in the kitchen.
Gotta unbig this back.
Tuesday.
What a life. High price.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana Marie, the only G Marie. I do lifestyle content, all the things, my life, you know, but apparently the girls be wanting the fitness vlogs. I don't know where this is coming from, but I done lost a little weight and now, you know, y'all want me to tell y'all how I did it. I actually have a full vlog on how I lost 30 pounds. Go ahead and check that last video out. In this video though, we are about to be going to the gym. Y'all about to spend 3 days with me at the gym, okay? And just a disclaimer before we even get into this, I am not a personal trainer. I don't know too much about all of the nutritional and scientifical and all them things. I know what works for me. I know what I should be eating that's going to help me, and I know what that I should be eating that's obviously not going to help me. And I just learned form in the gym, and then I started executing the workout. So I'm just saying, you're here for my ride. Don't be coming up on here talking about I'm giving y'all false information and okay, now that we got that out the way, y'all gonna be coming with me to the gym for 3 days. I'm gonna be doing legs, upper body, and cardio, and I'm also gonna go with you guys through what I do for lunch, breakfast, dinner, and those might not be in consecutive orders. I don't know, you guys. This is just my real life, and I'm putting it in a fitness vlog for you guys because this is something that you guys asked for. So, and it also gives me a challenge to hold myself accountable to be up in this gym, to eat right, and to make the content. So don't mind me. I was going to try to come up on here looking a little bit more decent for y'all, but I was like, for what? For what? If you've been here, you know me. And if you're new here, girl, this I'm giving you what you're going to get. So yeah, we had just woke up about an hour ago. I had some editing to do. I needed to turn in a couple of campaigns. I also needed to edit a YouTube and just get some things done before I hopped on camera. So that's why I'm looking like this, because we just been sitting down doing work since I woke up this morning. Of course, I had my time with the Lord, prayed to him, thanked him for waking me up this morning, stepped outside, got me some vitamin D, because if that's one thing that you need to be doing is you need to go outside. You guys, spring is here. The weather's changing. Even if you're in an area where the weather might still seem a little bit cold, I know that sun is coming out though. I know it is. So go outside, you guys. Get some fresh air. Get some natural vitamin D source from the sun. Make sure you put that sunscreen on though. But go outside. It's good. Soak it up. It gives you something, you guys. It makes you feel better. So start your day with sitting outside, having some gratitude, praying, listening to some music, journaling, whatever it is. Start your day off soft if you can, you know. And honestly, you can't. Honestly, there is no excuse, because even if you have to go to work, you have to step outside to get in your car to go to where you need to go. Right, so roll them windows down a little bit. Let the breeze touch you while you're on your way to work. Anyways, I am actually about to have this wellness smoothie. It's from Pressed, and it's a blend of banana, avocado, matcha. It has avocado greens in it, all the things. So I'm just going to take this morning instead of actually making my greens, which essentially that's what I would do if I didn't have this. But I got this, so I'm not about to make no greens. And then I'm probably going to make myself a bowl of oatmeal, because your girl don't really have no groceries right now. I think really all I got is like eggs. I don't have like any turkey bacon, chicken sausage. I don't have fruit right now. The refrigerator is empty. It's scarce. So we might be throwing that into the video today as well. But I do have some chicken defrosted for later on this evening, because we will be doing a meal prep. We'll be doing rice, chicken, vegetable. That is what we will be having for the next couple of days. Eating correct is all about repetition. That's just what it is. You're going to have to just come to senses that you're about to be bored. You're about to be bored with what you're eating, because you're about to be eating the same thing over and over and over and over again. If you don't like green drinks, this Pressed one is pretty good. Mind you, it's all natural. What's in there is what it says. There's no additives. And I know everybody grown and still don't like to eat vegetables. So if you don't eat your vegetables, you need to at least drink them. One of the two. It's either you're going to eat them or you're going to drink them. But you can't just not do it. You can't just not. It's one or the other. What? one or the other. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna have some oatmeal this morning along with my green juice. We will be going to the gym later on this evening, only because I like to film in the evening time versus the daytime when more people are in the gym. So yeah, I'm low-key happy to be taking you guys along with me, because sometimes I've been needing the motivation to get up in that gym and put in some work. So y'all coming with me? I know it's eyes on me. So thank you, girl, for requesting the video. You know, I'm helping you help me help me help you. Right. I'll pick y'all back up when we eating lunch.
Hey y'all, so we made it to the gym. Now I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this is day 2 of my cycle. So you're not about to get no cute outfits out of me for the next couple of days. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It's giving sweats, big t-shirts, because the way that your girl is feeling bloated, yeah, I don't even want to be here, but we're still here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. That's not an excuse to not go to the gym. Get it together. But I will say, because I need a little extra boost today, I'm not going to encourage nobody else to drink an energy drink but me. For me, definitely grab me a Red Bull. Now, I've never tried this one before. This is the iced edition, iced vanilla berry. Baby blue right now is like my springtime color. I'm feeling it. So I picked this one up because they didn't have sugar-free in the wild berry, and I really only get the 8.4 ounce. I don't get the big cans. I always get like the little cans, and I always get sugar-free. I don't get regular because regular is like 110 calories and has all these other things in it, when the sugar-free is only 10 calories and of course 0 sugar. But let's pop this one open and see what it's talking about. Cheers. Okay, hold on. This is pretty good. We about to pop these AirPods in, and the first thing that we about to get to is stretching. We have legs today, so I just want to make sure that I am stretching everything out so I don't pull nothing. I know some people say like stretching before doesn't really matter, stretch after. I stretch before and I stretch after. I really care about the mobility in my bones, in my body, and I'm not a super flexible person. So as I'm getting older, I just, want to incorporate a lot more stretching into my life. So when I do come to the gym, I just take advantage of that. And what's the playlist giving for y'all when y'all at the gym? I'm gonna share my playlist with y'all, but let me tell y'all something. I am saved. I am from San Bernardino, California, and I am a millennial. So you gonna get all that in this playlist. Let's see. For my stretching, I like to start off a little something, not too much. So we're about to do some hip thrust, because today we're going to be focusing on glutes. Glutes is going to be the main focus. So I'm going to start off with some 35s. And because I am on my cycle, I don't know if I'll be able to pull more weight today. I'm going to listen to my body, which you should always do, especially when you are on that time of the month. Our body does become weaker and we aren't able to lift as heavy as we want to or whatever. So just listen to your body. So I'm going to start off with 35s. I like to do 4 sets, 10 reps. That's what we're going to do today. Then after this, we'll probably go into some glute kickbacks and see where the rest of the day takes us. Maybe some sumo squats or something like that. But initially, our target is going to be our glute area, not our quads, not our hamstrings, just the glute. So yeah, let's get into it.
Aye. What? Look. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing.
10.
They ain't talking about nothing.
I'm a little hyped up. I'm gonna add a 10. I could just take it off and put on a full plate, but I don't feel like it. So when you guys are doing your hip thrust, form is so important. You guys want to make sure that you're making like a box. And when you put your back up, your butt needs to be hinging downwards. You see how I'm coming up? And then I'm hinging downwards. And then I'm springing up. Coming down, springing up. So you just kind of want to make like a box with your feet. Like, I guess. And your back needs to be angled. Okay? Don't sit in it like this Don't overextend. Like sit the bench in the middle of your back.
Move her hand, kickable. They see my thumb in where kickable. On your top, I'm with dot, bitch, don't look back. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. Huh? They ain't talking about none. Hey, that's my bitch. Hey, that's my bitch. Hey, with all that fake shit.
That was it right there.
Hey, hold on, fam, man, double pocket all that tams. Mister, get off on your mans. If he hate you disrespect, you better follow up with hands. Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up, I'm saying like bing, bop, boom, 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 bop. The type of shit I'm on.
Yeah, that was a lot, but I ain't gonna lie, it feels so good. Now we're about to do some glute kickbacks on the glute extension machine. Y'all, I might have like a little rump back there, but I don't have no top shelf. And that's exactly what I'm trying to build, is a top shelf. I need to be able to see it from the bottom, the top, the side, all the ways. And that's what glute extension is going to do. When you push back, it is going to work the top part of your gluteus maximus. There's two names. There's gluteus maximus and then there's the other one. I don't know which one it is, but I know it's working. So 4 sets, 10 reps. Let's get it.
Type of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand. Big dog, now hold your hand. Like I'll be your man. Never got fast shit to me. Open up that can.
It's only gonna hurt for a little bit. The pain is temporary. The results are long lasting.
What they talking about? What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Aye. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about?
Water break. Y'all need to make sure y'all drinking your water at the gym, especially if you are drinking an energy drink as well. Drink way more water than you're consuming that energy drink. We're just about to do some weighted sumo squats. I'm going to use a 30-pound weight, 4 sets, 10 reps. And after this, we'll probably hop on the Stairmaster. I'm going to try to give it at least 10 minutes, and then that's it.
Lucky soft for real. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Aye. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Pickable.
Hey y'all, so I ended up making some baked chicken tenderloins, and I just seasoned them with garlic, salt, pepper, paprika. I just put some of rice in the rice cooker with some butter, and I put some vegetables on the stove to steam.
Okay, y'all, so it's been a couple of hours later, and I know that I didn't record cooking the food fully, but I was so hungry. I just wanted to come home and just start cooking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to record it. So as y'all seen, though, it wasn't a lot. It's basically just baked chicken, some vegetables, and some rice, and I put the rice in a rice cooker. I just clean my chicken off. Seasonings are very simple. I just use a chicken blend seasoning, which already had salt in it, so I didn't add extra salt, black pepper, and some paprika. I just put a little like lemon pepper seasoning on my vegetables. In my rice, I put a half a tablespoon of butter just so it can have like a little flavor. So that's all that I did. Very regular, very bland, very regular. And bland as in like, who wants to just eat baked chicken, vegetables, and rice? Right, but it has to get done. So this will be my husband and I's meal prep for the next couple of days until we run out of the chicken, and then we'll most likely go ahead and start with another protein, but most likely either the same basis. I'll switch up the rice to be like a sweet potato instead of the rice, and of course vegetables, switch it out however you want to. That's what your consistency of like a meal prep should be. That's why I say it's kind of like boring, because you're repeatedly eating the same thing over and over again. Now, how you dress it up is different, and don't let people tell you like, oh no, it just needs to be just salt and pepper. No, it don't. Put the flavor that you want to it. Put what you want to it. Just be mindful that salt, sodium does bloat you, right? You don't want to like over consume in that area. They do say that brown rice is better than white rice, but my favorite rice is the basmati rice, and I'm going to continue to use it. So, and I said this in the last video, I'm going to say it again, and I'm sure everybody already knows, but if you don't, the way that you're going to lose weight is your nutrition, is like how you eat. That's what's gonna do it. Yes, working out is important. Abs is made in the kitchen. You have to eat correctly to de-bloat. You have to eat correctly to watch the fat leave your body. Like, you have to eat correctly. But anyways, I'm just talking. This is what I'm having for dinner. This is probably what will be on the agenda for dinner for the next couple of days. We did not eat lunch today. I'm going to do my best to eat lunch tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. You know, being transparent. Eating 3 times a day is hard for me. Sometimes I will eat breakfast and then not eat lunch and then eat dinner. Or I will not eat breakfast, have lunch, then have dinner. Or sometimes I skip dinner because I'm eating my lunch so late. That's something that I need to work on for myself. I'm sure a lot of y'all feel the same way, inconsistency when it comes to eating. But one step at a time. I just know that if I eat better proportions and I'm taking the steps to have better food than not better food, then I'll be more fulfilled throughout my day than always like wanting to snack on something or needing something because the other food, the bad food, isn't sustaining my body like this food is, you know? Definitely have to try to get to 3 times a day with eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, because your girl don't. I do not be doing that. So yeah, I'm going to finish eating my food, and then I'm going to make some chia seed pudding for tomorrow morning to eat. I'm still talking to y'all. Okay. I'll just be talking. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey y'all, good morning. We are up for the gym. So last night I did make the chia seed pudding. I just put it in this big container like this. So we'll just take a portion of it and have it for breakfast with some fruit. I am going to take my vitamins this morning. I'm going to be having zinc, vitamin C, and magnesium. Now I do take other vitamins as well, but I just haven't repurchased any. So I take vitamin D, vitamin E, probiotic. I just haven't purchased them. So these are the 3 that I'm going to take this morning. And then my husband does make sea moss for us. So I'm going to be taking sea moss. Some people like to do their sea moss and put like flavor in it, like strawberries or blueberries or different types of, you know, natural flavoring. Ours is just plain old sea moss that he gets dried, and then of course he soaks it, blends it, and then it becomes like this, which is like an applesauce consistency, and it's just plain. I just take 2 tablespoons back, call it a day. And if you're unfamiliar with what the benefits are of taking sea moss, it helps with your thyroid support, immune system, your digestive health, your weight management, your heart health, skin health, and from being dehydrated. So it helps with hydrating your body, and it's rich in nutrients. So it has sources of minerals including magnesium, zinc, iron. So sea moss is really, really good for just overall health in general, and it adds a lot of benefits to your body. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2 tablespoons. Bon appetit. It literally tastes like nothing. And before I take my vitamins, I'm gonna actually have my chia pudding first, because these vitamins require you to eat something. I personally feel like when you take vitamins that are pill form and more like high density type of vitamins, like this zinc and this magnesium and stuff, like, I don't know, I feel nauseous if I don't eat first before taking the vitamins. So I'm gonna make sure I put something in my stomach, and then we'll do that. So this is my chia pudding. I didn't put anything in it yet besides just the chia seeds and the milk, and then I let it sit overnight, and it gave me this consistency. So I'm just gonna pour some in a bowl. I usually like my chia pudding with some mango in it. Oh, it's just so good. With the stickiness of the chai pudding, it gives like mango sticky rice, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to do bananas, and I'm gonna do blueberries with some pure maple syrup. I'm just gonna drizzle on some of this maple syrup. And then I'm just gonna add a dash of cinnamon. This looks so good. Okay, let's see what it's giving. I just love the way that the chai seed pudding tastes. I do feel like it is a texture thing when it comes to people, but I like gooey, soft, and I guess if you drink boba, then you can tolerate a chai seed pudding. I do like my pudding a little bit more firm. I think I added just a dash of too much milk. I put 2 cups, but the recipe that I put on the screen for you guys is 1.5 cups for the amount that I had. I think I was just overthinking it, but still came out really good. I'm probably gonna finish eating this, take my vitamins, and journal a little bit, maybe watch a sermon, and I will catch up with you guys when we are at the gym.
All right, y'all, we made it to the gym, and today we are doing upper body. We are gonna do our back, and we're gonna do these arms. Now, I know everybody be like, I hate doing legs, I hate doing legs. Me personally, when it comes to my upper body, I don't like to do it, but I know that it needs to be done because we gotta unbig this back. My back is wide, okay, and I need it to be skinty. I need it to be given Olandria. Do you hear what I'm saying? But just like I told you guys the other day, the fit of the day is definitely giving sweats, sneakers, and a t-shirt. Nothing fancy, nothing too much. So today I'm going to start off with the row machine for my back. This is one of my favorite upper body workouts, so I like to start with it so I can get motivated. I'm going to start off with no weight, and then I'll probably add like a 10 to it. Then we'll probably do some lat pull downs and some other rows, and then we'll get to the arm. But it is currently 11:54. I did grab another Red Bull. Sue me, okay? I already did my stretches when I got here, so now I'm about to find something on this playlist to get me started. It's giving a little Tony Braxton. Hopefully you won't die. All of the reasons why his love didn't count and why we couldn't work it out. He wasn't man enough for me. I'm gonna add a little 2.5. I'm feeling a little. I think he's just the man for you. So we're about to do some lat pull downs. I put it on a 40 weight because that's a good starting point for me, and then I'll probably go up to like 60 or 70. If I wasn't on my period, I probably can go to 80, but I ain't trying to do all of that. But I wanted to show y'all when you pull down. So you want to make sure that's coming to your chest and you're clenching your back. So you're coming and you're clenching your back. You don't want to come straight down like this. And you're going to clench the top part of your back together every time.
Put Chanel on my feet and European model got Chanel on my seats. Put me in a third world country in the middle of the slums. I'ma turn it to $1 million street. For real, I made this, so it's $1 million beat. V12 BBS, I fell in love with beats. Walking your session, you ain't rapping about nothing. My invoice gonna be $1 million fee. Oh God, hop in a Bentley and slide. And what? Reach from my chain and you die.
I think I'm gonna go one more time.
I'ma turn your shirt red, man. Then see your ass how high. Oh God, mama got a Benz, she smiled. 21. Then she got a house, she cried. 21. Nigga to the stand, he lied.
Now I'm gonna move over to some dumbbells. I'm gonna do some single row back workouts. I'm gonna do 3 sets of that though, because then I want to do some flies. Then that will complete doing all of back, and then we'll head to doing our arms and then stretch. It's going pretty good for an upper body day because usually I do not be this motivated, but like I said, y'all making me motivated because y'all watching me. So yeah.
To the stand, he lied, held court in the streets, and they gave his ass lies. Goddamn, I'm getting bigger and bigger. And what? Your pocket's little than little. 21. Put 100 bands on your head, now they jumping up and down, playing monkey in the middle. She swallow all my kids, she a bad babysitter. Kim Jong-un in my pants is a missile. Friend of the family, I hit all the sisters. The mama love me, so she hit all my pills straight up. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out.
This is the part of arms that I hate.
cash out. Cash in, cash out. Cash in, cash out. Cash in, cash out. Cash in, cash out. Cash out.
Well, we're already right here, so let's just jump into on.
I ain't heard of that. I hit the beach in a furry hat. She got a guy, but she purring back. I'm looking like where he at, nigga. Get out the way. That girl my babe. Rock on my hand, nah, this ain't Dwayne. This shit neon, yellow like peon. It on both sides, yeah. You can see I'm B.I. Got whips like slaves, a garage like yeehaw. Horses, more car keys in the peon. The one came with an umbrella like Rihanna. Nigga, let's be honest. Be on this track, need a life, nigga, so they put me on it. Nigga, you don't be on what we on it too. I got 3 Ks, I think he just might put a sheet on it. Ice so white, motherfucker, you can see on it. Look today, what you wanna do? Me, I don't like violence, but the girls do.
You want to make sure you come down like this, and you're coming up to the chest and coming back down. You're not coming all the way up here and coming down here and all the way up here. You're coming, you want to create restraint. So here, boom. Elbows are locked in, not out like this. Locked in.
Right there, he gon' hunt you. Me and my bitch counting stars out the sunroof. And if you wanna flick up, I don't want to. And if you say no,
y'all, that was such a good upper body workout. So now this is my favorite part, when I come upstairs so I can stretch, have a moment of peace with myself, gratitude, you know, just reflect on the week, reflect on the week ahead, whatever the case is, while I'm doing some deep inner stretching. So this stretching is going to be different from the stretching that I do when I first arrive to the gym. Here, I want to work on more of my mobility and like my flexibility. I have no flexibility at all. I know I told you guys this before, but I also have slight scoliosis. So in my back, I have like a bit of like a hump in my back, and to prevent that as I get older from getting worse or, you know, pertaining to my health in any type of way, I want to make sure that I'm doing the necessary things I need to do, which is stretching out my bones, creating that flexibility, because it's never too late, right? It's never too late for us to be flexible or for us to gain mobility in our functioning of our bones and things like that. I'm not a Pilates instructor. I am not a yoga girl, none of the above, okay? I'm doing this simply for myself because my body craves it. As a 32-year-old woman, I want to make sure that I am taking care of my body as much as possible because we just getting older, girl. So yeah, let's get to stretching out. A lot of these stretches I just learned from watching people online, you know, just looking up stretches for mobility, stretching for flexibility, and stretching for when you have scoliosis and stuff. So, and sometimes people don't even have scoliosis and have like a little hump in their back. It's just your bad posture, you know? So you can be working that out as well. And y'all don't talk about my 2 mismatched socks, okay? I'm doing laundry. This sock literally has Mushu on it from Mulan. I'm such a Disney adult. Speaking of Disney, are you guys going to go see the Toy Story 5 movie? I'm so excited to see that. I can't wait. Are you guys excited to see Spider-Man? I'm excited to see Spider-Man, but Toy Story, like, I just can't wait. I do need to watch Toy Story 3 and 4 just to catch up though. And y'all, stretching does hurt, like, especially if you don't do it daily. Like the girlies that are doing the yoga and stuff, you might think that, oh, it's just, you know, stretching. No, child, it ain't just stretching.
Now my common lover thinks he wants another, and I die for you and cry for you, pop for you, break for you.
And you know, Tay and I do plan on having children in the near future. So I just want to make sure that my hips are opening. Ooh. Oh gosh, it hurts, but it feels so good.
Undercover over lover, recovering from a love I can't get over.
I don't know if it has something to do with my scoliosis, but my hips are very closed and tight, and it hurts. I envy the girls who are flexible and can just stretch without it hurting.
Crochet for you, make it from scratch for you. Leave out the lash for you, go to the show for you. Do it some more for you. Do what you want me to. Guess I'm a fool for you.
Because you gotta sit in there, open up those hips.
I'm a recovering undercover over lover. Recovering from a love I can't get over. Recovering undercover over lover. Now my common lover thinks he wants another, and I lie for you and cry for you, pop for you.
Girl, were you in that gym with me? That was such a good workout session. Now, usually on my arm days and upper body days, I do not have as much energy as I do for my legs. I don't know if it's just because I like to do my legs more, and that's like something that, you know, I want to build. But at the same time, I do need to, you know, I'm big my back. Back is very important. Arms are important. You want to tone everything up and all these things. But girl, I do not be in this gym like, yes, arm day, back day, yes. No, I don't. But today I put in some work. And y'all remember how I had told you guys, like, I like to go to the gym when I'm recording, like when nobody's there, so I try to go later in the day. Well, today at the time that I went, I assumed nobody was gonna be there. Girl, it was still people up in there. It was like at least 5-6 people up in there. You know, it's a small, like, private, like, gym, so we're all like in the same general area. But I had to get it done, okay? I had to. Anxiety is afraid of me because I was up in there doing what I needed to do. And that's something that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about. A lot of my friends and family and people that I talk to, they always say like they don't like to go to the gym because they're so scared to be around people, or they get nervous and anxiety of wanting to work out in front of other people. But ultimately, I'm like, you guys, you can't go to the gym when you already fit and put together. Like, that's just like saying I'm gonna go to church when I'm already saved and know the Lord. It don't work that way. That's not what church is for, and that's not what the gym is for. I promise you, these people in the gym are not worried about you. They are not looking at what you got going on. They're focused on themselves. So I want you to get out of your own head of thinking that you can't go to the gym because you're so scared of everybody else, when everybody else is at the gym doing what they're supposed to be doing to get their bodies together, and yet you are still stuck in your own head not wanting to go because you're scared to be around people. How you know you're not blocking a blessing? How you know that you're not gonna meet your future up in there? How you know that you're not about to have the best body ever if you don't step up in that gym? So let me be your advocate. Let me be your reminder to stop letting other people rule and dictate the way that you maneuver in life. These are strangers. You ain't never gonna see these people again. You might even make a friend. You don't know. And if you feel like, oh, like I don't be knowing what I'm doing when I go to the gym, girl, none of us do. None of us know what we're doing when we get up in there, okay? That's why you learn, you practice, you find TikToks. Y'all be on TikTok all the time. Go on TikTok, find some workouts. That's what I do. If I don't have like an idea of what I want to do when I get to the gym, I just go on my phone and I look up TikTok and I'm like, leg day, arm day, back day. And I just do what I see somebody else doing. Anyways, girl, I done sweated my edges out. So we about to go home, get in this shower, and then I just came from the grocery store right now, actually, because Tay wanted some rotisserie chicken, and then I needed to grab some kale because I make this good kale crunch salad dupe from Chick-fil-A. Y'all, it's damn. So I actually think I'm gonna go home and make the salad first and then let it sit and marinate in the refrigerator while I get in the shower. So yeah, let's go home and make that salad because your girl is hungry. But I'm so proud of us today. Like, yes, you know it's tea when the two fingers touching. So we're about to make this kale crunch salad dupe from Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna wash this off, and then I am gonna remove some of the stems because there are some stems in here which make it a little bit more like crunchy, like harder to get through, because kale is like more of a tougher green than lettuce, right? To make that sweet dressing, all you need is these ingredients. So some pure maple syrup, olive oil, some apple cider vinegar, and Dijon mustard. I'm also going to add some sliced almonds, and I have a couple pieces of chicken left over from the other night when we had dinner, so I'm probably going to put a couple pieces of that inside of here. And then like I had told you guys, after I'm done making this salad, I'm just gonna let it sit in the refrigerator and marinate while I take a shower, so that the dressing soaks up into the leaves of the kale. Y'all, this salad is so freaking good. I don't know if you've ever got it at Chick-fil-A before, but I never got it at Chick-fil-A, and then I kept hearing everybody keep talking about it because I'm not a kale person. I do not like kale at all in any type of way, but I think it's the dressing that does it for me. And I've never made dressing before in my life, so I didn't know it was this simple to just make it. And because kale is such a dense green leaf, it's going to give you a lot of fiber, and it's also going to be able to sustain you for the next couple of hours, you know, until dinner or whatever the case. There's also a lot of nutrients in it because, y'all, that iceberg lettuce that y'all like so much, that ain't got nothing in there but some water, okay? These little stems right here, I'm just going to take out.
This is like me having facts and getting into a dispute with my wife, Lena. And although I have the facts, my motive in that argument is not to come to a place of mutual understanding. No, my motive in that argument is to crush her in that argument, to win that argument, only to have to come back later and repent. You said, yes, I did leave that spouse, but why though?
Say my name, if no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Better say my name. The other day, I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not.
Here's the salad. I'm all done. I'm gonna add the chicken when I'm ready to eat it, but let's try it out. I added a little bit more maple because I do like mine to be a little bit sweet. I'm telling you, ever since I learned how to make this, I'm about to save so much money because Chick-fil-A really snapped when they made that salad. It's so good, and I'm telling you, I do not like kale, but for some reason, this right here, this gonna do it. If I don't come see you guys later for dinner, just know we have the gym tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all soon. West Oakland, Tuesday. I like a nigga who like to lay low. Good morning, y'all. Y'all, not too much on the hair, okay? I have a video that I have to shoot later, so this is whatever. But we are at the gym this morning. I didn't pick you guys up last night because, again, like, after we came home from the gym, I made the salad, I made lunch and stuff like that. I just did work, and then at night for dinner, I just had the same thing, which was the chicken, rice, and vegetables. So today I am going to be doing legs again, but this time I'm going to be focusing on my quads, and then we're going to do some heavy cardio because I have not done cardio this week at all. So I just want to make sure I get a good amount of cardio in today. So I am going to be doing the treadmill and the Stairmaster. Yeah, so I'm hoping it's not a lot of people up in here this morning because usually everybody always crowds the treadmills and stuff because, you know, it's like the older people and, you know, just everybody be on them treadmills. So I'm just hoping nobody's on this particular treadmill because I can like set my camera up and kind of be discreet about it. But anyways, nonetheless, we are on our last day at the gym together, you guys. Y'all should already know the vibes from this vlog. I wasn't doing too much of nothing when it came to some cute outfits this week. So I just have on this gray crew neck, and I do have on these Gymshark capris, which are spandex, but that's okay because the bloating is going down. I'm feeling a little better. And then I just have on my blue New Balances to match. So, but anyways, child, I'll talk to you guys later. Let's get up in here so we can get to work.
Aye. What? Look. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Aye. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Pickable, I just put them bookers in my chain. Pickable, 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Pickable, 7.62s, I make them plain. Pickable, popping out, you better smell my name. Pickable, Peekaboo, put 2 foreigns on a 4-5. Peekaboo, catch you pepper here from doing pasta. Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my little niggas off they rocker. Peekaboo, surprise, bitch, it's that nigga chicken cheese. Peekaboo, let me FaceTime my op, bitch, I'm up the street. Peekaboo, yes, AGs, I'm putting.
Hey y'all, okay, so we're done with our leg workout and now I am on the Stairmaster. There's really no place for me to set up like my tripod or anything because the Stairmaster is so tall my tripod won't reach. I'm just gonna do about 10 minutes on the Stairmaster and then I'm gonna hop on the treadmill and do as much as I can on the treadmill. I'll probably watch like a YouTube video because I love to watch YouTubes when I'm on the treadmill. It just keeps me entertained because y'all, I be so bored when I do cardio.
Something to sleep. He on the ground, I praise God and start stumping feet. I put 10 on his face, bitch, my shoulda playing. I hit it from the back.
All right, y'all, we're on this treadmill. There is somebody on the treadmill that I wanted to use, so that's okay. But I am on a 14 incline. When y'all are walking on the treadmill, the best way to utilize that treadmill is to be on an incline. I used to hate getting on a treadmill, so then when I did get on the treadmill, I just like didn't do much when I was on it. So I would just keep it at a normal rate. I wouldn't push myself too hard and I would just walk, but that's wasting my time. If you really want to see, you know, the results of cardio, of walking on the treadmill, of toning, of all those things, but we're about to find something to entertain us for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. So let's see what's going on. I'm just gonna watch one of my comfort YouTubers. Her name is Bad Nana. I like her vlogs, and she's her videos are long. So yeah.
Move her hand, peekaboo. Inside my thumb in where her at. Peekaboo on your top, I'm with that bitch, don't look back. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh?
We did it, y'all. 3 days, all gas, no breaks. I'm so proud of myself. Like, although the gym has already become a staple in my everyday routine and in my lifestyle of just being active in any type of way, nonetheless, like, going to the gym is a mental thing. And, you know, especially like this week when I said, like, you know, I'm on my cycle this week, like, going to the gym is just not at the forefront of my brain at all. Like, I don't want to be there. And ultimately, any other day of the week too, unless I am just in a really good mood where I'm like, we going to the gym, like I'm trying to get a pump in, like I'm trying to get it in, I don't be feeling like going, you know. But it's just the discipline that I instilled in myself that gets me there every day, or, you know, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, whatever the case is. So I'm really proud of myself for going this week while I was cramping, while I wasn't feeling my best, while I was bloated, all of the above. I'm proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all for making it to the end of this vlog. I really hope that, like, in this vlog I encourage somebody to want to step out of their comfort zone and get to the gym. If you feel like, you know, you have anxiety or you just don't want to be around other people or whatever the case is, like, go to the gym, girl. Like, it's not gonna hurt you, I promise you. Nobody is in there judging you, and if they are, so what? This is your life. This is your life. And, you know, I'm not even at the current weight that I want to be or where I aspire to be. You know, I still have a tummy. I'm still, like, you know, not all the way put together. I have rolls in my back and things. I just know that I'm not where I started. You know, where I started at, I was just depressed. I was overweight for the height that I am. I'm 4'11" and I was close to 170. But ultimately, you know, it takes time, and I'm not perfect. I don't eat perfect every day. You know, I might lift half a year some days in the gym, then not. But nonetheless, it's a lifestyle journey. It's not just a moment in time. It's not just for a couple months and then, oh, I get my fix. Like, now I'm about to be, you know, body snatched. No, this is like I said, it's a mental game that you play with yourself, and you're in it for the long run, you know. So yeah, I'm proud of where I'm at physically right now. I just know that by the end of this year, I want to be even farther along in my fitness journey. So don't feel bad at where you're at in your journey. Don't feel bad about what you look like currently or where you aspire to be, whether that's losing weight or gaining weight or whatever it is. just know it takes time. It takes a disciplined mindset, you know, and it just takes one foot in front of the other just to get to where you're trying to be. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video and tuning in with me. I am about to get in this shower because your girl is sticky, icky, ugly. I hope y'all go check out my other videos, and if you're new here and you made it all the way to the end of this video, girl, you might as well go ahead and click subscribe because you part of the family now. I love y'all down. I'll see y'all in the next vlog.